It says, yeah, don't sit down. You're going to let you say, don't sit down.
Call this meeting to order for Harlan Township. Just as a reminder, we are being audio and video recorded. If you'd like to stand with me and pledge allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Jenny, would you like to read our last minutes?
Board of Trustees of Harlan Township met in regular session the 15th day of October 2025 at regular meeting place at 8276 State Route 132. Trustees Edward Brzezinski, Kevin Karn, and Marcus Shelton present. Meeting called to order by Mr. Karn at 7 p.m. Mr. Karn asked all present to stand and say a pledge of allegiance. Minutes read from regular session October 1st, 2025. Mr. Brzezinski made a motion to approve minutes as read, seconded by Mr. Karn. Chief Pegram reported due to federal government closure, the FEMA Assistance to Firefighters Grant Office is closed, along with online portal for SAFER Grant. We have approximately $50,000 pending for reimbursement from SAFER Grant. They are currently not reviewing or approving any reimbursements. Chief Pegram applied for 3 grants requesting $60,000 from the Low Fund, $25,000 from the Leary Firefighters Foundation, and $19,000 from the Ohio Fire Marshal Marks Grant. Chief Pegram discussed upcoming events. We'll have open house touch a truck at Station 81 on October 25th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. and trunk or treat at Station 81 on October 26th from 5 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. Chief Pegram reported fire department members will conduct fire training at parts for a tour of the facility on October 30th, 2025. Mr. Mason reported the John Deere 5100M repaired and back in service. Mr. Mason discussed House Bill 96 that requires Township to develop cybersecurity policy effective September 30th, 2025, with implementation of technical and training requirements no later than June 30th of 2026. Resolution 101525-1, Mr. Shelton moved to adoption resolution for cybersecurity policy on file as the official policy of Harlan Township, Warren County, Ohio, effective immediately, with adoption effective September 30th, 2025, and implementation of technical and training requirements no later than June 30th, 2026. The Board of Trustees shall distribute the adopted policy to all township departments, employees, relevant contractors to ensure compliance in partnership with the IT providers and legal counsel. This resolution shall be in full force and partnership with the IT providers and legal counsel. I'm sorry, I skipped my line. This resolution shall be in full force and effective upon its passage and adoption by Harlan Township Board of Trustees, seconded by Mr. Kern. Roll call, Mr. Brzezinski, yes. Mr. Kern, yes. Mr. Shelton, yes. Mr. Mason discussed proposed resolution prohibiting adult use of cannabis operators licensed under the Charter 3780 of the Ohio Revised Code. Resolution 101525-2, Mr. Shelton moved to adopt resolution indefinitely prohibiting adult use cannabis operations licensed under the Chapter 3780 of the Ohio Revised Code in the unincorporated territory of Harlan Township, Warren County, Ohio, and directing the fiscal officer to send certified copy of resolution to the Department of Congress, Division of Cannabis Control, and the Warren County Building and Zoning Department, seconded by Mr. Kern. Roll call, Mr. Brzezinski, yes. Mr. Kern, yes. Mr. Shelton, yes. Mr. Mason discussed previous mentioned signed lease agreement with Bright Acres that requires a resolution. Resolution 101525-3. Mr. Shelton moved to adopt resolution entering into a lease agreement with Bright Acres retroactive to October 1st, 2025, seconded by Mr. Brzezinski. Roll call, Mr. Brzezinski, yes. Mr. Kern, yes. Mr. Shelton, yes. Mr. Mason reported the road department met with Bruce Ware from Asphalt Materials to survey several township roads and discuss methods to add live to the road surface. Old business, Mr. Brzezinski provided trustees with costs for windows repairs for Station 81. New business, Ms. Williams discussed appropriations within the fire funds. Ms. Williams has changed repairs and maintenance appropriation from $120,000 to $140,000 and changed the machinery, equipment, and furniture appropriation from $370,438.45 to $350,438.45. Mr. Shelton discussed having issues with ATV and dirt bikes at Edwardsville Cemetery since construction of a new driveway has started. Community comments, Richard Livingston discussed Edwardsville Cemetery driveway work that has started. Trustees have received additional calls for proposed work installing dirt and clay on site in the low area to build up for $2,380. After discussion, Mr. Kern made a motion to proceed, seconded by Mr. Shelton. Richard Livingston reported the last farmers market for this year will be on Thursday, October 16, 2025. Mr. Kern made a motion to go into executive session to discuss compensation of public employee in accordance of Ohio Revised Code 121.22 G1, seconded by Mr. Brzezinski. Roll call, Mr. Brzezinski, yes. Mr. Kern, yes. Mr. Shelton, yes. Mr. Shelton made a motion to adjourn executive session, seconded by Mr. Shelton. Roll call, Mr. Brzezinski, yes. Mr. Kern, yes. Mr. Shelton, yes. Mr. Kern made a motion to increase hourly rate for Larry Burchett by 5% effective his anniversary date in the next pay period and increase hourly rate by $1 for Eric Likens and an additional 5% effective his anniversary date in the next pay period, seconded by Mr. Brzezinski. Correspondence reviewed. Ms. Williams gave written financial report to trustees. Mr. Brzezinski made a motion to pay bills, seconded by Mr. Shelton. Mr. Shelton made a motion to adjourn, seconded by Mr. Brzezinski. Meeting adjourned at 7:57.
Thank you. Any corrections?
I have none.
I have none.
Okay, so I need a motion of.
Need a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second. Steve or Steve?
Steve. Fire and EMS report for November 5th, 2025. For the month of October, we had total fire and EMS calls of 52. Based upon that number, we're on track to have a 17.56 increase in calls when comparing 2025 to 2024. Fire calls were up for the month of October. EMS calls were slightly down, but still above average for the month of October. We had 10 fire calls, 36 EMS calls, 6 motor vehicle accidents where fire and EMS both responded. And we staffed a paramedic ambulance 27 of the 31 days in October, or 87% of the time. I'm going to move to the next item and move to the middle of the room. Jeff, if you would join me up here so we can embarrass you. Just randomly. So it's my pleasure tonight to introduce to you, I think everybody knows him, Jeff Urey. So Jeff Urey was recently promoted to captain with Harlan Township Fire Rescue. Captain Urey has served Harlan Township in a variety of roles since joining the department on July 1st, 1980. All right. It says on the wall. So he faithfully served Harlan Township as a volunteer firefighter, lieutenant, and captain for 45 years. He is the most senior and now longest serving active member of our department. Captain Urey is also one of, if not the most active member of our department, responding to the most fire calls and other activities throughout the year. Captain Urey is employed full-time with Harlan Township Road Department, and Captain Urey's family is here tonight. And at this time, we will swear him in, and then we will light his family up for the badge pinning and some photographs. Ready? You will raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
Jeff Urey.
Solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States.
I will solemnly swear to
Support the Constitution
support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of Ohio.
Constitution of Ohio.
That I will faithfully perform
Faithfully will perform
the duties of captain
the duty of captain
for Harlan Township Fire Rescue
for Harlan Township Fire and Rescue
in and for the County of Warren
and for
County Board,
County of Warren,
the State of Ohio,
State of Ohio,
according to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You want to say anything, Jeff?
I appreciate it.
Couple family photos, and then everyone's welcome to stay for the trustees meeting, but you're also welcome to leave. I always tell people that.
Yes, if anybody wants a picture with that, we're gonna go out into the hallway.
You go across the hallway too.
Okay.
Yeah, more space.
Thank you.
To the office too.
Thank you.
You're gonna need a bigger chair. I'm telling you.
Yeah, keep on there.
Come on, I'll let you. We're good. Take care of that. Get it on order. We'll get it on order.
I'm bringing buck. Yes, I'm bringing
All right, so moving on to the next item on the agenda, just a real quick update about the levy. Obviously, thank you to Harlan Township and all the voters that supported the levy that passed by a 60% margin. Just wanted to cover on the record what it means for Harlan Township Fire Rescue. Our firehouse on State Route 132 will remain staffed with part-time personnel for the next 5 years. We will continue the goal of operating an advanced life support or paramedic-equipped ambulance 24 hours a day. 100% of the levy funds will go, the new levy funds will go directly towards maintaining and improving staffing. And we've already, as we mentioned, that goal 87% of the time, but obviously our goal is to reach ALS staffing 100% of the time. So I just wanted to thank the voters of the community, and the board of trustees for their support and putting it on the ballot and asking good questions. The fiscal officer for providing financial guidance and support. Obviously, Assistant Chief and Township Administrator Steve Mason for all his leadership, support, and help. The 9 Lincoln Auxiliary who assisted in funding some of the signs and other items and also volunteered. Our levy committee made up of residents of the community that came out and provided guidance, a lot of hard work, putting up signs and other activities. Our neighboring fire chiefs. We had several meetings over the last couple of months of all the neighboring communities. It wasn't just us trying to address a Harlan Township problem, but it was a regional discussion on how we can best serve the community and move things forward. So thank you to the chiefs and especially to our own volunteers, part-time and paid per call personnel. Your dedication to our department is an honor. So thank you to everybody. Since the levy passed yesterday, I was able to update the agenda, and I have provided all the trustees and the fiscal officer a draft 2026 budget. obviously, because the budget we discussed back in July is going to change dramatically. Hopefully at our next meeting, I'd like the opportunity to review the entire budget document with you, answer questions, and go line by line through the document, review my recommendations for how we're going to use those resources. Quick synopsis. It maintains our part-time staffing plan as promised and now funded by the voters. It addresses some but not all apparatus and equipment needs for the community. It addresses and will implement efficiencies and cost savings measures into the future. And the budget is balanced for 2026 through 2030 based on the projections that I have in the budget document. So look forward to talking to you more about budgets in a couple of weeks. Any questions? Okay. Next item on the agenda is we did have a resignation of Michaela Anderson, resigned effective October 24th, 2025. She has not been active with us for close to a year, but we wish her well in her future endeavors. So I would need a motion to accept the resignation of Michaela Anderson effective October 24th, 2025.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Thank you. Donald Books oversees our cadet program as well as some of our training. He has been interviewing candidates for our cadet program, which are high school students that serve with the department. We'd like to add 2 cadets tonight to Harlan Township Fire Rescue. Both are current high school students interested in pursuing a career in fire and EMS. Anthony Phelps is related to one of our volunteer firefighters and lives in Harlan Township. And I believe he might be in the room. He is. And Amy Fresner, is that correct?
Frenzer?
Sure. Lives just outside the township, but is currently enrolled in the fire and EMS high school program at Warren County Career Center. And I've met both of them at some of our previous meetings and training. So the request of the board tonight is the motion to appoint Anthony Phelps and Amy Fresner, cadets with Harlan Township Fire Rescue, effective today's date.
Make a motion to appoint Anthony Phelps and Amy Frenzer, be cadets with Harlan Township, effective today.
Second.
Thank you. Next item is a software item. Software is not very exciting, but I'm requesting that the board approve me to enter into a 3-year contract with Vector Solutions. Currently, we use a different vendor whose software manages all of our employee records, training, or tracking training, daily and weekly truck checks, drugs, EMS supplies, inventories, and our on-duty shift scheduling and volunteer scheduling. Vector Solutions offers all those features along with enhanced automation, access to online training courses. This includes opportunities for our employees to recertify their fire and EMS credentials and complete other courses such as OSHA compliance and incident command training. In short, Vector Solutions improves our current system and introduces the valuable online training capabilities for our staff. While Vector Solutions costs $4,000 more a year than our current provider, the modest increase is meaningful investment in the ongoing training and professional development of our department. And I was able to negotiate that we will, if you approve it tonight, we will get immediate access to the system, but we will not be billed until March of 2026. So we're getting 4.5 months free. So I did that specifically because we want to wait till we start getting levy money in to pay the bill. Does that make sense? Any questions?
We had emails back and forth.
Yep. So the motion I would request is a motion to authorize the interim fire chief to sign an agreement with Vector Solutions for 3 years at a cost of $12,182.75 a year, with the first payment not due until March 1st, 2026.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Thank you. Next item is engine bed hose covers. Both engines have a vinyl hose bed cover with straps, which are designed to keep the fire hose from falling off the truck when driving down the road, but also be easily removed when we are laying a fire hose at a fire station. Both covers are torn, tattered, and have many broken straps and are missing. We would like to replace both for a total cost of $2,515. Normally I would approve this, but it's $15 over the threshold where I need board approval. So motion to approve the purchase of 2 vinyl hose bed covers for engine 81 and engine 82 at a total cost of $2,515.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Next, a grant update. We have received a Loeb Foundation grant for $16,200. Our hope was they would fund all of a new cardiac monitor, defibrillator, but we got 16,200. But we have not spent last year's load funds, and we've also applied for 2 additional grants. So the goal is to try to package those grants together and purchase a cardiac monitor in 2026. It is included in my budget that I gave you earlier. So that's just an update. And then another update, I gave you a packet, part-time hiring. Now that we know that the levy funding is sustainable, we are going to look at hiring a few more part-time paramedics or part-time firefighter paramedics to fill out our roster, ensure that we have a paramedic on every shift. Starting in January, no board action at this time, but we'll bring you an update at a future meeting. Our recruitment and retention officer, Reed Daniel, who was here, I think he left the room, is aggressively working on that to make sure we have shift coverage every day. And then also in the budget, I would like to advertise, not hire at this time, for the part-time EMS supervisor position that's included in the budget. This is a position we need to start the process for in 25. But obviously we'll do interviews, assessment center, and proposal for hiring the position in 2026. Don't need any approval, just wanted to provide you the update, and I gave you a copy of the job descriptions and advertisements just for review. That's my report.
Thank you, Chief. Steve?
Point out again, not only is it not stapled, it's only one-sided. So way ahead.
It's not paragraph.
Not the point fingers, just saying. The first thing I have is the contract for the interim fire chief. That contract expires on December 4th. I'm recommending that the trustees hire C. Pegram as the fire chief. I've sent out the proposed employment contract. It has already been reviewed by the Warren County Prosecutor's Office. So that will, you guys will have that for 2 weeks. The next meeting, I believe, is the 19th, 18th, 19th, something like that. So I'd ask for you guys to review that over the next 2 weeks and then have some discussion with possible approval at that meeting on the 19th. Any questions there?
Have you done the employee review with him?
Not yet. Anything else? The Ohio Township Association Winter Conference is February 4th through the 6th. Trustee-elects Zach Demery and Scott Suter reached out to me about attending that. I would also like to attend. I know Ed went last year. I've already secured some housing because it goes relatively quickly. Those blocks sell pretty quick. So we'd just like to also extend that to our road crew. I talked to Larry, would like to go again. You guys are going to drive, right? You're not staying. You like to drive. Ed gets homesick. So he's going to drive every day.
He's got cows.
And Larry's going to go. I extended the offer to Jeff. Eric, I'm not so sure. He says it sounds like it's in the city. He doesn't like the city. So I'm not sure you're going to talk Eric into going. But I did extend the offer to them. So I will check with them. I say I already have reserved those rooms. They can be canceled, but I just want to make sure we got those locked in. So looking for a motion to approve the attendance of they will be trustees, trustee-elects, as well as myself, Ed, and the road crew, as well as, I don't know, what do we do on per diem, Jenny? Do we set it daily? How did we do it last time?
I think we said it daily, but I don't remember what it was. So I'd have to look.
And we could readdress that per diem part later. I just want to get a motion to approve the funds to attend the winter conference.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
Okay. You guys enjoy it.
The road crew, we've had both of the crack sealing machines, the Mastic as well as the regular crack seal machine out. They have completed the work on Misty Meadows, Macaulay, Fisher, Valfredine, and Ockerman. The Mastic has worked pretty well on the larger cracks. Misty Meadows, Tom, I'll look better.
Looks great.
Yeah, so it's really worked out filling those larger cracks. It's done a lot better job than the other methods that's been tried there before. So it took them a couple passes to get it leveled up, but it looks pretty good now. So we'll probably next year go back and look at Wayne's Way to try to get that leveled up. So the hope of that Mastic is that we can use that to level the road and then not have to resurface, use another resurfacing that we don't have to grind and mill and use a hot mix or something like that. So we're gonna watch it over the winter, see how it holds up over the winter, and hope that's a good solution for some of those wider subdivisions. If you've been up past the park, we went and looked at the Volvo excavator down in Sharonville. it's larger than what's going to work for us. We kind of hit a wall trying to, combine two things into one, and we can't get hydraulic horsepower and frame size to go together. So either the machine is small enough to fit down the roads, but we don't have the horsepower to run the hydraulic pump to run a cutter. So it looks like that is not going to be a viable option for us. They did want to bring the machine out as part of our agreement that we signed, is that we would purchase the machine as long as it dimensionally fit what we needed to do. So as part of confirming that, they brought that machine out for us free of charge to look at. I've been up at the park today, so if you want to drive up the way and look at it, but it is going to be just too tall to fit down the roads. Any other questions there, Tom?
I think another one of the reasons that they brought it out was so that
Other people could come look at it. Yeah. That's
it
fine.
was like a local location.
Last two things I have, I need a motion to purchase 200 tons of 304, plus what we used to do most of our berming, from Miller Mason at a total cost of $3,700.
I'll make that motion.
Second. Last one, motion to approve the purchase of 2,000 gallons of beet heat at a total cost of $4,300.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
All I got.
Where do we keep that? Where's the big huge stuff? Is that what we
Yep.
Any old business?
I did. You mentioned that.
We're close.
No, I did.
Okay, I don't have any old. New business. All right, as far as new business, went to order the window for the firehouse that was broken, that we've been working on for quite a while to get this all taken care of. And when I went there's another one broken. So
Are you serious?
now when you go right before you get into the door on the side part, the second to last window is shattered right there. And that's about a $4,000 window. So, Hella does not want to warrant these windows unless they install them themselves. They said there's about a 60-day turnaround time on windows and installation, and they want paid up front. Total for the two windows, one's functional and one's basically a picture window, is $4,503.66. So I'd have to have a motion to pay Pella up front before they will even put us on a schedule.
As long as they warranty the window.
The window performance, I think it's a 5-year warranty. They're out of warranty already. Firehouse.
No, I'm talking about the new ones.
I'd have to contact them again to see that. All they talk about is reliability.
I mean, they only warranty it if they install it, right?
Correct. But you get no warranty if you buy it. But
And that's the only thing we can get that matches.
they're the only show in town. Helen Anderson kind of segregated themselves where they, document people can follow.
What was it?
450366
Correct. 450366.
That's for both of them?
installed.
Yes. Installed in both windows. I can make you some copies of those.
No, it's got to match. We don't want.
Now they're like taupe, I think taupe color.
Can I suggest if we're gonna move forward that we take it out of the permanent improvements fund?
It would be taken out of the
Yeah.
permanent improvement fund.
That's the older part of the building.
Just wanna make sure that was all right.
Yes.
Well, it's got to be fixed, so I'll make the motion.
I have a second. Let me know when you have that, because I have to sign contracts. Do you want this?
I need something.
And it's going to be 2 months turnaround on it. Does that include the installation, or is that just 2 months getting it made?
They said 2 months to get it in.
Okay.
Didn't allude exactly. It's only taken me a couple months and about 7 or 8 different connections to get this far. I had to drive to Northern Kentucky to even contact them. That's all I have for new.
I have no.
Judy?
In the fire fund, with all these changes that we've had to do, I had to change appropriation for salary. I had to increase it by $100,000 to make sure that we're covered in that actual appropriation for the rest of the year. I reduced the employee fringe benefit by 60,000. And then I reduced the motor vehicle appropriation by 40,000 to make up the 100. So it was just moving it within the fund. I just needed to say that in the meeting. That's all I have.
Thanks. Any community comments?
I'm here on behalf of the village because usually I come here earlier, but I just wanted to check to see if we can still have the snow removal from the road through.
Same deal.
Same deal.
I think we're gonna
And
do
you'll send me
you,
an invoice at the end of the season.
we're gonna do you and Pleasant Plain as well. So, we'll be open.
All right. Thank you.
Any other?
Is the glass, I did approve that, or can it be changed? Is it a metal jam? Is it
It's a
able?
firehouse.
Yeah,
One's in the firehouse.
right, but it's metal jam, not wood jam?
On the inside, it is wood. On the outside, it's metal clad.
Okay, because sometimes you can go to a glazing company and just replace the
Take them
glazing,
out.
so just throwing it out there.
Glenny Glass has done several for me in the past.
I don't know if the one that's second one that broke. I don't know if it's rotted, but the other window that we've been talking about, the wood's rotten too.
Is that's on the front parking lot side of the building? Yeah. Yeah, it's been out for quite a while.
I have estimates for repairing the window. I think that one of them might have had a bad jam as well. Okay, do you motion to pay the bills?
Yeah, she got.
I got a
Oh,
comment.
you got another one? Okay.
So with the park closed, is the AED still out there? And
Nope.
okay.
It's just simple. They changed it. Initially, you had to keep it there
Right.
year round. They changed the rule that said if somebody complained, it was going to be, winter was going to be bad. Although we have a heated cabinet, they said if you close the park and announce that it's closed, you can pull the AEDs out and make them use the park.
Any others? The motion to pay the bills?
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
Correspondence. This one,
We got some correspondence. What's the call?
it's just something we get annually.
Posting as well.
What?
Your certificate for workers' comp.
Oh.
Bridget, you're quiet tonight again?
I am.
Good that you have it.
We don't need a break.
Uh-huh.
We don't need a break.
The motion to adjourn?
I'll make the motion to adjourn.